How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
It's been kind of busy lately.
Yeah. What would you like to talk about?
I guess just some issues with my current boyfriend. I see him a lot, and he claims that I don't see him enough. So that's just kind of hard. He and I are coworkers, and we see each other every single day. Like, I work 6 days out of the week, and his issue is just that we don't see each other enough. And I'm like, how much more do you need to see me? We have a date night at least once a week.
Do you feel like you see him a lot?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And
so it sounds like you're at a crossroads right now.
yeah, I think I'm definitely leaning more towards one side than the other.
What side is that?
Just ending it. Ending it.
What would it look like for you to end it?
It would be sad though, because we definitely had like a lot of good times. It would be hard. It'd be different. He's been a part of my life throughout the last year. And of course, I've been able to live 16 years without him. Yeah, sure, he's only been part of one of those years. I think I'd be okay without him for the rest of the time, but it's just kind of weird and also kind of like hard to just let go of him like that.
It sounds like it would be scary to get used to not having someone there.
Yeah, for sure, but well, he's been acting for the past 2 weeks. Why is he even here? It's more like that.
Yeah, what good does he do for you?
He doesn't text me at all. He doesn't text me at all. Not anymore, anyway. I'll be like, I'd try at least just text him good morning or something. No. Doesn't make a difference.
It's not reciprocated?
No.
What would you want in a partner? How would you want that communication to look like?
Someone to just not have to have me talk about every single little issue that happens. I would appreciate that. I would genuinely appreciate that. Because almost every single time we've ever had a problem, I've always had to instigate the conversation to figure it out, how to talk it out.
So you put in the effort to work through the conflict?
Oh yeah. He has the not backbone, but he doesn't know how to just talk things out. He just lets it linger. I'm like, how the fuck is that healthy?
It sounds like you need effort from a partner to engage and want to work through things.
Yeah, for sure.
How would you like communication to look like? Like, ideally, like a perfect partner.
Perfect partner. Someone who knows when it's okay and not okay to start a conversation, like an intense one.
Okay. Yeah.
Ideally. Someone who can get along with my friends. Who won't start things in front of my friends would be nice. I don't have to constantly urge and support 24/7. And I mean, it's good to have support from your spouse, totally. But when it feels like you're basically becoming, I don't know, crutch for them, then what am I gaining? What am I gaining?
Where's your support?
Yeah. And it was once there. It was once there. I can say that. Not anymore. And I don't know. Maybe it is because we are going to different colleges. Maybe this is his way of saying, yeah, maybe this is his way of just trying to get over the fact that we're not going to maybe last. We haven't really talked much about what's going to happen in the future. He's going to CU, I'm going to CSU, and I don't think he wants to put in the effort to stay together. We never really talked about it.
Yeah, it seems like he's not going to put in the effort to have a conversation.
No. I cannot think of a single time in the entirety we've been together where he's brought up an issue. Like where he said, oh hey Sam, can we talk? No. It's him just stewing about some problem, and then we'd have to like read his body language and figure out what's wrong. I'm like, okay, you seem kind of depressed. What's wrong? And you can tell me. And then what's even worse is I've been hearing he's been venting to some of my coworkers about our relationship. We've had like pretty strict boundaries about like how to balance personal versus professional. My coworker Lexi is telling me that my boyfriend, by the way, his name is Grant. I probably should have said that earlier, but all of a sudden my coworker Lexi is telling me Grant is telling her how us spending time together hasn't changed. And I'm like, why does Lexi know all this stuff? Like, I mean, yeah, you're friends with Lexi, but how come she knows all this and I don't? I think maybe you're venting, but you have yet to bring up these issues. You have yet to bring up these issues.
And you set boundaries and how to act at work, and it sounds like that he's just violating those.
And completely, and then also he's flirting with one of my coworkers. I'm like, are you just trying to get with every girl on staff? Really? And
I wonder how that changes like the work environment for you.
I hate it. Days I don't get to see him, I'm actually happy. But they still see Emma. Emma's the girl that he's been flirting with, and most likely other stuff based off what I've been kind of hearing.
So whenever you see Emma or Grant,
I just want to just leave. I just want to just leave, get out as fast as I can. Because I don't want to be around that. And I get that, she started liking him. I'm not terribly upset with her, but at the same time, she was well aware that he's been my boyfriend for the last 9 months. And she couldn't just talk to me at all.
It seems like you can't really escape the situation.
No, not until I quit. I still have another 2 weeks, and that's gonna be pretty shitty. I'm just gonna end up with them next week, cause maybe even tomorrow. Cause I'm just done. I am so done.
So what are your options?
Well, honestly, nothing. Honestly, nothing. I have no options besides whether. Well, I'm pretty sure he's wanting to end it too. If he's flirting with Emma, I don't know. Of course, he goes back to her. He liked her originally, and then we started something, but he got rejected by her, so of course he goes back to her.
It sounds like you feel trapped in the situation the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. I know it'll get a lot better after that. That way I can just hang out with my friends, take some time off, get away from this whole situation.
It sounds like a lot to deal with.
Oh yeah. And there are just times where I just want to go up to him and just yell at him. And then also times where I'm just like, why wasn't I good enough?
What would you say?
Was I ever important to you? Was I not important enough? Was I not important enough to the point where you had to just end things by letting me know you were interested in another girl? Right in front of my fucking face. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I just didn't want to continue the conversation. I didn't want to stay for this conversation, but I heard Kendra whispering to Lexi the other day that Emma and Grant had plans to go to Waterworld soon. I thought I misheard it. I don't know. It was kind of a distance away. Like, they were over on the lifeguard bench, and I was in the office, and so I thought I misheard it. But so I was just kind of like disregarding that.
So what I'm hearing is, like, Emma's there, so you have to see Emma, you have to see Grant, you have to hear it from your coworkers, you have to overhear it from your coworkers. That's a lot to deal with.
I'm hating this so much. There's no way I'm coming back here for work, especially if I'm stuck with this household if I come back.
What are ways that you're coping with it?
Honestly, I've just been crying. I've just been crying. I've been at home. Usually I talk to my mom about this stuff. My mom's really helpful. She helps me get through a lot.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I did kind of wait for a few months to break up with him. I mean, the whole summer wasn't bad. Like, for a good month and a half, we were actually pretty solid. And we had dates and we had a good time. It was cool, but no, we couldn't end on a good note. We couldn't be that. Yeah, it had to be go after another girl. He basically was just waiting for me to leave and getting ready to move on to someone else.
How would you have wanted it to end?
More civil. Just respecting each other. I don't know why that's so damn hard. I realize that's not every couple. I get that, but with one of my past exes, he and I are actually on very good terms. We're good friends. He and I were together for 8 months, and we broke up, and we decided there was no point in just being mean to each other. There's no point in this, this awkward tension. I mean, there was still a little bit of awkwardness because, oh, hey, I used to date you. Yeah, you used to date me. But we were never mean to each other. We never talked shit about each other. At least nothing I've ever heard.
So that's all the time that we have for today. I heard a lot about some of the current difficulties that you're going through, and it seems like that you're pretty set on ending the relationship with your boyfriend and trying to decide on how and when's the best way to do that.
I want to do it in person, because I'm not the type of person that does it over text or over the phone. Let's see if he responds. I don't know.
Well, we can definitely talk about this next time if there's other things we want to talk about.
Hopefully I'll be happier by then.
Yeah. That's okay if you're not.
Yeah.
It was always great seeing you.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you next time.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.